Now, the question, what is your track record? Because there are plenty of SEO agencies around and SEO providers. They will tell you tomorrow you'll be on the first page of Google, and then you need to see if that really happens. In our case, we've been existing, we've been doing this for 10, 12 years now, actually, starting in Italy and now here in the UK since 2016. And over all this time, we have been helping only with SEO more than 400 companies, which is quite a lot of experience that we've been having in the field. And you can check reviews online, Google reviews. We've got all of the 5-star reviews, and you can check them. You can speak with people. There are more than 30 5-star reviews. And same for LinkedIn, but numbers are what matters, and SEO is a number science. So we have a case study section on the website that you can check to have more precise data, but to get an idea, as we always say, results that you get from your SEO plan depends on the platform that the site is on. There are platforms that perform a little bit better, platforms that are not ideal. But still, we can get good results on these type of platforms as well. Let's give you some numbers. For example, the typical WordPress website that is not an e-commerce and that is a nationwide site. So it's not local traffic. They're aiming for a nationwide visibility, which makes the keywords much more competitive and difficult to rank for. Because also it's in the automotive industry. You'll find it in the case studies. It's a very niche, but intensely competitive niche. In that case, we've been working with them for 3 years now, but you can see the case study on the site looking at the first 2 years of working together, and similarly, it's gone for the 3rd year. It's a 50% year-on-year increase for the keywords they're ranking for. So they started with a little bit more than 600, and then they got to 1,000, and then 100.5, and so on, but all very targeted, very relevant keywords. Because also generally when people start working with us in the beginning, they don't have really relevant keywords because they never purposefully optimize their website. They're just random keywords that they were ranking for. So the ones that they achieve, they're really relevant. They're the ones that we want, and they keep on growing after year. As we say, you need to look at SEO as a long-term strategy. So we look at that in a year time frame. Even more incredible, you can see results for local SEO. So if you manage to find a niche or a geographic area in which you would like to be found as well as can be, then you can really remain impressed by the results that you can get. For example, we got different types of platforms. We got for local SEO an example with Squarespace, and an example with WordPress. With Squarespace, the increase was a little bit lower, but we went from 13 to 180 keywords in 1 year ranking, all super relevant keywords. So the growth that you can have with your local business in terms of keywords ranking is incredible, even with a Squarespace. But what will happen if you have a WordPress website instead? We tested it with another client. You can find them in the case studies in the legal industry. They're a legal firm. And in that case, their organic traffic grew 700% in 1 year, because we're always looking at 1 year. E-commerce, what happens with the different platforms and which sort of track record of success we have? Let's look at 3 different platforms for e-commerce. Squarespace, because some people also have e-commerce on Squarespace. we've been helping a company with a Squarespace e-commerce website, and it's been really successful. So after 1 year, we managed to get them a 200% growth of organic traffic. So if you look at the percentage of traffic that comes through your website, that comes to your website, new users, organic traffic are the ones that come from search engines. So by finding them on Google, 200% more clients. And you'll find all the numbers and the details in the case studies. With WooCommerce, with Shopify, the second best performing platform, Shopify is really, really popular. And for e-commerce, it's good. It's still not as good as WooCommerce based on the SEO case studies that we found, but still 400% of increase. And with WooCommerce, 600% of increase of number of clients, users coming through the site from search engines only. So we're only looking at the percentage of people entering the site from organic search. So we got a lot of experience, we got a lot of success. Have a look at the figures precisely if you're curious. Let's have a chat and see what we could get for you in particular.